Trump, the Manchurian Candidate. In contemporary discourse surrounding former President Donald Trump, a complex web of theories and narratives has emerged, particularly among his supporters. Some allege that he maintains clandestine ties to criminal organizations and the intelligence community, while others posit that he embodies the archetype of the Manchurian Candidate, a figure believed to have deep connections to espionage, perhaps even acting as a spy for the United States. This article delves into the various facets of these claims, exploring their origins, implications, and the resulting impact on American political dialogue. Foundations of the Manchurian Candidate narrative. The term Manchurian Candidate originates from the 1959 novel by Richard Condon, later adapted into films, depicting a former prisoner of war being brainwashed into becoming an unwitting assassin for a communist plot. In contemporary politics, the term symbolizes concerns about loyalty and hidden motives within political leaders. Supporters of Trump assert that he has intentionally positioned himself amidst a network of informants and spies, creating an elaborate narrative around his alleged duality, acting as both a political leader and a clandestine operative. Historical context and popular culture influence. The idea of a hidden player manipulating events from the shadows resonates deeply within American culture, especially after historical instances such as Watergate and the Iran-Contra affair. Given these precedents, Trump supporters draw parallels between his persona and classic tropes of espionage and deception used in novels and films, positioning their leader as a misunderstood figure ensnared in a conspiracy. Conspiracy theories and their appeal. Conspiracy theories have garnered significant traction among segments of the population, particularly during times of political division. The narrative that Trump is a puppet of powerful forces or that he operates within a web of espionage plays into a broader anxiety about loss of control in political life and the belief that unseen actors manipulate global events. This dynamic has made the Manchurian Candidate narrative especially compelling. Criminal allegations and investigations. As Trump's presidency came under scrutiny, a multitude of allegations emerged regarding potential criminal activity. These allegations have fueled the belief that he possesses connections to criminal networks and that his actions may serve as cover for more nefarious undertakings. Ongoing investigations. Trump has faced numerous investigations, from the Mueller investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election to various state-level probes into his business dealings. Each of these inquiries raises questions regarding his ties to organized crime, money laundering, and election tampering. Supporters often interpret these investigations not as legitimate efforts to uncover the truth, but as politically motivated attacks designed to undermine his presidency. The role of informants and whistleblowers. The concept of a network of informants suggests that Trump not only is aware of, but actively engages with those involved in clandestine activities. This is often tied to the alleged notion that he has maneuvered himself into a position of power to gain intelligence on his adversaries, thereby maintaining leverage. Trump's relationship with the intelligence community. Trump's relationship with the intelligence community has been fraught with tension, underscored by his controversial comments about intelligence agencies and their findings. Public statements and reactions. Throughout his presidency, Trump made statements that both challenged and, at times, seemed to manipulate intelligence community assessments, particularly around Russian interference. Supporters argue that his disregard for conventional intelligence assessments reflects an insider knowledge of their operations, and by extension, posits him as being more aligned with the interests of national security than conventional narratives would suggest. Espionage claims. claims that Trump might act as a double agent or covert operative hinge upon his relationships with figures like Vladimir Putin and his contentious dealings with former intelligence officials. Supporters posit that his willingness to engage with adversaries openly demonstrates a tactical engagement that belies simplistic characterizations of him as merely a political leader. Supporters' interpretations: the narrative of loyalty and betrayal. For many of Trump's supporters, the narrative around him encompasses themes of loyalty, betrayal, and martyrdom. They see him as a protector of national interests pitted against a nefarious establishment. Dividing lines in public perception. This duality creates a stark dividing line between those who view Trump as a legitimate leader, beset by deep state adversaries, and those who regard him as emblematic of broader societal issues stemming from immigration, racism, and populism. Cultivating a base of support through conspiracy. The dialogue among Trump supporters has grown increasingly conspiratorial, particularly as they grapple with failures, setbacks, and the evolving political landscape. This is not unique to Trumpism, but has been a hallmark of populist movements that thrive on feelings of disenfranchisement and the allure of an outsider defeating an established political order. The implications of espionage claims on political discourse. The narrative framing Trump as a Manchurian candidate has significant implications, not only for his supporters but also for the broader American political landscape. Polarization and distraction. These claims contribute to an environment of polarization, where discussions around legitimate political discourse are often overshadowed by sensationalist allegations. This polarization further extends to how political actors engage with one another, complicating bipartisan efforts and undermining trust in democratic institutions. Impact on future leadership. The perception of Trump as a figure deeply entangled in espionage and criminality may set a precedent for how future leaders are viewed through the lens of conspiracy. As political discourse spirals into increasingly unfounded territorial claims, the implications on governance and accountability could be severe, as skepticism may stymie constructive dialogue. Navigating the waters of political allegiance and espionage. The narrative establishing Trump as a Manchurian candidate with espionage ties is a rich and complex phenomenon, reflecting broader themes of trust, loyalty, and societal divisions. As supporters continue to advocate for the view that he is intrinsically linked to a network of informants and secretive operations, it becomes essential to critically assess how these narratives shape political identities and influence national discourse. In a world increasingly characterized by disinformation and conspiracy theories, understanding these dynamics will be central to grappling with the challenges posed to democracy, governance, and mutual trust within the American political system. Whether Trump's legacy will be as a political maverick battling hidden forces or as a symbol of disunity and confusion remains to be seen. As this narrative continues to evolve, it is clear that the dialogue around his presidency and the implications of espionage in politics will remain a potent aspect of American political life for years to come. This article was converted for free by the courtesy of Audio Read. If you enjoy the service, please consider upgrading your plan to listen to up to 500,000 words per article. Simply go to audioread.com/ad and you'll see the upgrade option. Your support helps us keep making the service better. Thank you.